Good morning. Welcome to Vlogmas. I'm here at my daughter's house in North Texas, and I think this is day 4 of our trip. So I'm actually recapping what I did yesterday because I just put off recording last night until I just couldn't keep my eyes open. So it was just not going to happen. We had company for dinner, actually. My mom and her fiance came over for dinner, and I cooked for maybe 9 people or 11 people, I'm not sure. Anyway, it was a pretty simple meal, so it wasn't that bad. But we had a nice time and ended up playing a game called Balderdash. If you haven't tuned in already, I love games. I love all kinds of games. That said, I do not like Monopoly. I find that incredibly boring. Anyway, I love games. And so we've been playing chess, and my 8-year-old grandson actually beat me yesterday, like a clear win. Like I didn't even see it coming. So that's been really fun. So last night we played a game called Balderdash, which we've played before. And Balderdash is an English word that means nonsense or complete fabrication kind of thing. Or basically you're lying and making that up. So it's a really fun game because most of the clues are incredibly obscure. So not something that, we use in everyday language. So you have to make up a definition that sounds kind of realistic. So yeah, we had a really fun time playing that, and I laughed so hard, but I could not keep my eyes open. So recording was just not going to happen, even though I love sitting next to the tree and it looks so, festive and Christmassy. Today it's pretty overcast. Yesterday it was 49, the high of 49, which was pretty chilly. But today is supposed to be a high of 79. So I am wearing this sweater right now, but it's definitely going to come off. But I'm really so excited to be wearing my April cardigan from Petite Knit. I haven't worn it since last year. So, well, and by last year, I mean like last sweater season. So anyway, so yesterday, the big news was that I went to Knit Dallas. My husband drove out there with me, which was great. It's about an hour drive southeast of here. So it's in East downtown Dallas on Mockingbird Lane. So I took a little video of our drive, which isn't nearly as interesting as driving in New York City at night, but it was interesting how I put the camera on time lapse, and a 10-minute drive condensed into 24 seconds. So I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, so I went into Dallas, and it's a new store. She's only been open 3 weeks. And by she, I mean Meredith, who is the owner, who is working there every single day. I think she has a helper, but she doesn't have any other staff yet. So she is just a lovely, lovely person. And I had a fantastic visit. I met some of her customers, and the store is it's bright, it's big, it's open, the yarn is displayed absolutely impeccably, beautiful colors, great brands. It's interesting because it's in a strip mall. I don't know if strip malls are like an American thing or what, but a bunch of stores that face a parking lot, which is off like a main street. So there's like some places to eat, and there's dance studio, and so there's foot traffic for sure. But while I was there, people just came in off the sidewalk and said, I didn't know what you were, but it was so beautiful in here. I had to come and check it out. So including kids, everything is so beautifully displayed that it's so appealing even to non-knitters. People walk in there and go, what exactly is this? And what are you selling? And so anyway, it was really, really a great experience. So I would highly recommend a trip to Knit Dallas. And I did make a purchase. It was not easy. I, perused the store, and, that said, I didn't really have a pattern in mind, although there was a sample there. It was the DRK Everyday sweater by Andrea Mowry, and I definitely want to make one. That said, I could not make up my mind about what yarn I wanted to use. So I didn't end up getting any yarn for that. But I asked her what she was most excited about in her store. And she quickly brought me over to this wall of yarn called Plied. And there were so many colors to choose from. A lot of really bright colors. So, things that I didn't gravitate towards, but they were, just beautiful. But I did find this beautiful brown and blue marl So all the plied yarns are marled, and some of them are really high contrast. Like I'd say this one's pretty high contrast. Some of them are very low contrast. And this is spun in New Hampshire, hand dyed in Baltimore, plied yarns. This one's called the Bunk, B-U-N-K. And this is 100% wool, 108 yards for 50 grams. And I thought it would make a beautiful hat. So yeah, I was really excited about this purchase. It's very woolly wool, but I think once it's blocked and washed, it'll be nice and soft. So anyway, yeah. I bought one other thing, which I have not seen anywhere else. This is Goth Farm Yarn, G-O-T-A-H. I believe it's a Texas, I want to say Cypress, Texas is where she said this was from. Now, it doesn't say that on the label, so don't take my word for it. But this is a yarn called, what's it called? No, just Goth Farm Yarn in the color Alabaster. And I got this because it was a really cool blend of California red sheep wool and red mohair. So it's definitely got a halo. It's nice and fuzzy. It's fairly evenly spun, I would say, but it's got these little pieces of red mohair. And it's really kind of rusty. It's more of a rusty red than a red. But I just thought it was just beautiful yarn. I have no idea what I'm going to make with this. Probably a hat. Anyway, just really, really gorgeous. Naturally colored fibers, no dyes. And I love to, get things that I can't get elsewhere. So anyway, I hope you can see that. We have good lighting today. It's definitely overcast. Yeah, so that was our day. And I did take some video of the interior of the shop, so hopefully we can insert that at the end. And then we stopped and got a fancy coffee drink because that's just how I roll during the holidays. Speaking of just, it feels like one long holiday being here, and I have definitely eaten my way through every day. So yeah, like chocolate cake for breakfast. Last night we made like a Kahlua and coffee little cocktail, I guess. And yeah, my eating habits have been a little out of whack. So anyway, I'm enjoying every minute of it though. So yeah, today's another busy day and I better get to it. Bye. We just arrived at Dallas and I'm headed into the store. So I'll hopefully be able to take you along with me.